Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of The Gorilla Position. As always, I'm your host, Jason O'Meara, and on tonight's show, we'll be interviewing Nothing Personal, Just Business. Now, these guys are very intimidating, as you will see during my interview. But after that, we also have a great match between former WWE superstar Luke Gallows and Marko Mitra of Nothing Personal, Just Business. So please stick around and enjoy the show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined by Nothing Personal, Just Business from King's Cross, from the underbelly, and we have Dan Damage, Brandon Taylor, and Marko Mitra. Gentlemen, pleasure to meet you all.
The pleasure is
Yes.
yours.
Wish I could say the same thing.
It's getting a bit hot in here. Sorry, a little bit nervous. You are?
Come on, Poindexter, out with it.
I'm sorry, it's just very intimidating here. I have just interviewed a tag team earlier who are actually in the ring with you gentlemen tonight. Do you have any thoughts on
And that team
on
would
that
be
team?
the Shinju Soldiers.
The Shinju Soldiers?
The Shin
right.
who
Yeah.
soldiers?
Yep.
Worst team in New South Wales.
Worst team in Australia.
Worst team in Australia?
They run like little girls, they jump like little girls, and they'll get knocked down like little girls.
Okay. Well, I just, I'm not putting words in anybody's mouth, but I have heard a bit of a controversy that sometimes the briefcase does get involved sometimes in matches.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying
What
that.
do you mean?
Just
saying that we might bend the rules or something?
I'm not saying rules.
I think this guy's trying to insinuate that we might cheat. Is that what you're trying to say to us?
I'm just telling what I've heard. I've heard
So
whispers.
it's not your personal opinion.
It's not my. I'm just asking.
It sounds like it
questions.
could be your personal opinion.
It better not be.
No, it's not my personal opinion. However, I'm just asking the questions I've been told to ask.
Well, let me answer a question. The fact of the matter is, we don't cheat.
Right.
Because as long as the referee slaps the mat 3 times and we win, then that's all that matters.
Okay,
it's not our
that's
fault
right.
that these idiot referees don't know what's going on.
That was my question. Is the end result all that matters?
Of course
Absolutely.
it is.
Okay.
It's
What
not
kind
a-
of questions are? What kind of reporter are you?
Just not a very good one, obviously.
Obviously not. The questions that you're asking, you'd ask a 2-year-old in preschool. Is the end result the only thing that matters?
Yeah.
Of course it is. What do you
this?
think?
Is this Little League Baseball? It's not how you play
No,
the
this is
game.
the-
It's if you win or lose.
Gentlemen, please calm down. All right, this is an interview for television. Okay.
I don't like these accusations, these
These-
wild accusations.
These aren't
Conspiracy, I reckon.
Yes, please settle down. I apologize. Okay. Let's just get back to the pro wrestling. Let's get back to the ring. Okay. Now, obviously, you're here in the WWX. You're quite a tremendous force to be reckoned with. Very intimidating.
The only
It's the
force.
smartest thing you've said all day.
Oh, well, thank you. I do come out with them every now and then.
Far
Yeah.
and few in between, I imagine.
Well, But you do come out here. People do instantly recognize your presence in the ring and outside the ring,
So they should.
right?
We're the dominant force.
Okay. What is your agenda here in the WWX? What are you here to accomplish? If you had one message to give to everybody in the back of the locker room, this is your chance. They're all watching. What are you going to tell them?
Total domination. We accept that and nothing less
Right.
than that.
And if we can make some money along the way, it's not too bad.
Of course.
Because at the end of the day, it is nothing personal. It is business.
That's right.
Now, what a lot of people need to understand as well, people think that this is us just being wackadoo and all standing up big and strong and just playing a role. This isn't a role, this is us.
This is our life.
Whether it be in that ring or out in that street, we do what we do, and we do it damn well.
Okay.
And we hate being in Melbourne, by the way. We can't wait to get done with this tour, beat the holy hell out of the Shinju Soldiers, go back to our palatial palaces in King's Cross, and all of you will still be stuck in this hellhole.
Okay, well, I can take a lot of stuff, but I don't think there's anything wrong with Melbourne.
You wouldn't. You really wouldn't.
I've been here my whole life. What's
Look
wrong
at that
with Melbourne?
tie. You
Obviously,
really wouldn't.
you've been here your whole life.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means it's a hellhole. And look at you. You don't know what you're talking about. You're throwing around wild accusations.
I've just been
Conspiracy.
It's just what I've been heard.
I don't like the way you're talking to us either. Now, you better start showing a lot more respect. Otherwise, I'm going to stand up and put you down. Like I'm going to put the Shin Who soldiers down.
Yeah.
Really?
That's right.
You're just saying what you've been told. Are you sure you weren't talking to a mirror?
No.
It sounds like maybe you've got an agenda, like everyone else here in Melbourne. Everywhere we go, oh, you cheat, you do this. I don't want to hear it.
Yet it's us that brings the crowds to the seats. Yeah. It's us that they want to see.
There's no doubting that. There is no doubting that. But I personally have seen the briefcase being used in the ring.
Yes,
then you might need to get your eyes checked as well, because I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never seen it in the ring.
You never seen it in the ring?
Never seen it in the ring.
No.
Honestly, 100%.
100%.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just asking the question, okay?
Let me ask you a question.
In the ring.
I have
Obviously,
seen
the
it in the ring.
optometrist in Melbourne is the problem.
What's in the briefcase?
Let me ask you a question.
Documents.
Personal documents, business documents, our documents.
It wouldn't be weighted with anything, would it? It wouldn't
Not be weighted with anything at all.
Only the fact that there's a lot of names written down on those documents of our hit list of people that we're going to take.
And I'm pretty sure your name is coming up on it
Don't
as
age
well.
yourself
It's
to that
moving
list.
up quick.
Now let me ask you something.
Yes.
You do all these reports, get it all for the TV and Channel 31, come here to report for WWX. What are you here to get out of it? Why do you want to speak to us?
I'm just here because I was told you were the one of the hottest teams going around, and I want to get your story for the camera. And you come out here, you start saying Melbourne's crap, you start abusing me.
I didn't say it was crap. I said it was a hellhole.
Oh, well,
It's
that's
a big
much
difference,
better.
buddy.
That is a huge difference.
Exactly. I watch my words.
Okay. Well,
That potty mouth.
Now, I think you need to wipe the sweat off. It looks like you're getting a bit nervous. Are you getting nervous?
well, there are three of you here.
Well,
I mean,
what if there was
anyone-
just one of us here?
Well, that's-
What if there was just the briefcase here? According to you, it's such a dangerous weapon.
I'm sure you'd get nervous then, wouldn't you?
I probably would. Probably end up hitting me.
Probably would end up hitting you.
I don't know.
It's not a weapon, it's a briefcase.
I get the feeling that maybe one of you will end up hitting me right now.
I'm very close to hitting you right now. Really.
Yeah,
Well, I do it.
I think you need to wrap this up before
Yeah.
you end up getting wrapped up in a lot
Okay,
of
well,
bandages.
that's probably a good idea.
Bottom line tonight, Shinju soldiers, you're done, you're dusted, it's over.
Nowhere to
They're
run.
finished.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Straight from the words of their own mouths. Nothing personal, just business. Thank you for being here.
Get your hand
right.
out of
You
our
think
faces.
so?
You're shaking, mate. You're shaking.
Get
I
your
don't know
hand
where,
out of
you've
our
got a regular
faces.
job, I don't know where your hands have been.
It's just been shaking other people's hands.
It's been tying up
Exactly.
ties like that,
A
so
lot of Victorians.
Yeah, Melbourne's.
Yeah, exactly.
Melburnians.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Let's
That
get-
word just gets me sick.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
God. Let's get out of here.
Gallows. Luke Gallows, of course, accompanied by the lovely Brittany Moon. I'm looking forward to it. I've seen Luke Gallows on TV. He's just one of the most unbelievable wrestlers I've seen in a long time.
And that's the thing, when you watch Luke Gallows on TV, he's impressive. But now, when you see him in the flesh, this is something completely different.
You don't realise how big this guy is when he's on TV.
No.
He's huge.
TV does not do the man justice. I've got a big screen TV at home, and he always looks big on that. But wow, here in front of me, this is just something completely different.
Does he look big because you have a big screen TV?
for both reasons. Even on the smallest TV, he'd look big. But on a big screen TV, unbelievable. And he's come a long way to be here tonight, so you can bet he means business.
I mean, look at him. I mean, those ropes are they're only just above his waist. I mean, that shows how big this guy is.
I must admit, though, I'm impressed by Marko. He doesn't look too intimidated.
Well, I mean, he does have the taxman out here, so...
He does. I'm intimidated just sitting here. I'm not even anywhere near the ring. Oh. As I was just saying,
look at Luke Gallows. He's like, not.
Luke Gallows has come a long way to be here tonight, and just show that sort of disrespect towards Luke Gallows. It's just disgusting.
Luke Gallows just warming himself up there, just kicking the legs, almost taking his head off though with that kick, that forward thrust kick.
Here we go. The bell has rung, and action is about to start. Look at the confidence of Luke Gallows. He is just commanding that ring.
I'm just in awe of this guy. He's just so huge. He's huge and he is powerful. That just proved that there, just the size of this guy.
Oh, I know. He is an impressive specimen.
It's unbelievable.
I think Luke Gallows, he's taken his time. He knows he doesn't have to rush it.
He's one of those guys that can take his time.
Can you guess who the crowd is behind? This is
the guardrail.
I can't even hear myself. I can't hear you. The crowd is that loud.
And we've got speakers directly behind us. I still can't hear myself.
What?
Huh?
There we go.
No, this Marko Mitra there was standing here like Luke Gallows trusts him off, just sends him halfway across the ring with a shoulder block. Just look at the size of his chest. It's like, it looks like a barrel, a keg barrel. It's like the unbeatable force, the unstoppable force beating the immovable object. Oh, Luke Gallows trying to go to big boot again. Marko Mitra showing a little bit of speed there, taking Luke Gallows off his feet. Didn't think I'd see that.
No, I think Luke Gallows was a little surprised then by that. And that's the thing, Luke Gallows is impressive, and he is a big guy. But I guess we can't forget that Marko is a big guy as well. Marko's got some experience behind him.
Compared to you and I, anybody's big.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right.
Height-wise.
And that's the thing, I think, Luke Gallows can't forget that Marko does have the tax man in his corner. And we've seen from matches earlier on what the tax man does when he's at ringside.
What the tax man does when he's at ringside is basically stick his nose in where it doesn't belong. That's just like with everybody else's lives that actually pay their taxes.
Look at those shots from Luke Gallows. Marko's feeling the effects of that.
Right under the chin, that shot was. Sends him head first. Introduced him into the turnbuckle. And again.
Onto the second rope there.
Way up to the ropes.
What?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Down goes Marko Mitra.
And the crowd loved it. The crowd loved every shot there from Gallows.
Cross goes Mitra. Irish whip from Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows, big clothesline, setting Mitra up his feet, rolling out of the ring, trying to get away. Luke Gallows is not finished yet. He wants him more. I wouldn't be standing around too if I was you, the tax man.
If I was a tax man, I'd be running as well. I'd be running from Luke Gallows. You see what Luke Gallows can do in the ring. I would not want to cross him. I would not want to get on his bad side.
Gallows has almost got him. Taxman just saw him in time.
And look at the tax man. He's got his
There's also that
ready.
briefcase. You never know what's inside it too. He's actually shown me some of the things that he has in there, and it'll make a grown man cry. I am telling you. Marko Mitra sent out of the ring courtesy of Luke Gallows. Big right hand. Sends Marko Mitra really halfway across the floor.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, getting the fans into it.
Bit of audience participation there. Luke Gallows giving the crowd what they want. Look at this for audience participation.
Look at that. The kids are getting into it.
Look at these kids. They're going to be able to go to school on Monday. Tell their friends.
Taxman just got a slap to the chops as well.
And he deserved it. He deserved it.
They all do.
These kids are going to be able to...
Big boot from Luke Gallows.
I would not want to be on the receiving end of that.
Stop for good measure, trying to keep Marko Mitra down.
And that's the thing, Luke Gallows, he's having a bit of fun with this, you know? Why end it quickly?
Oh, huge scoop slam from the powerful man.
Did you hear the ring?
Off the ropes. Goes the splash. There's the cover 1, 2. I don't know how, but Marko Mitra managed to kick out of that one.
I thought that was over there, and we've got to give credit to Marko for being able to... Oh! Wow, look at Marko. Marko's really got the upper hand at the moment.
He is. He's really actually making Luke Gallows work hard, you know? He's actually keeping Luke Gallows down. Didn't think I'd see that.
And that's the thing, we've said it that many times, Luke Gallows is amazing. Luke Gallows is very impressive. And perhaps, I'm underestimating Marko a little bit, you know. I'm so impressed by Luke Gallows, I'd almost discounted Marko, but look at him.
I think that's what Marko Mitra and the taxman were counting on, was everybody being so in awe of Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows' presence actually getting the better of himself, and Marko Mitra just slipping in there when required and making sure that he can do whatever it takes to get that win.
I mean, Marko's, probably faced some
just as we see here. I mean, Marko Mitra dragging the referee to the corner. Taxman getting involved there by just rigging the neck of Luke Gallows across the ring rope. Mitra now comes in with a big uppercut.
You never trust the taxman.
Huge right hand sends Luke Gallows down. Goes to splash himself as a cover 1. Just a counter 1 there. Luke Gallows kicks out. Shows the alertness that he has and the power.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Now Marko Mitra doing a smart thing here, doing the intelligent wrestling thing here. He's keeping the man down. He's trying to cut off the flow of oxygen to the lungs and to the brain, reaching in that rear chin hold.
And when you're
wrenching on it, it's almost like he's trying to get a sleeper hold on the guy. You see where his left hand is positioned on the top of Luke Gallows' head. But Luke Gallows now fighting his way out.
And Gallows has the crowd
back elbows right to the midsection. Big right hand. Comes off the ropes.
Oh.
Knocks him over.
And look at that skillful. He avoided the taxman there. He was right, and the taxman tried to grab him, but Gallows avoided it.
But actually very slow to get up to his feet. Gallows just getting his boot up in time. Mitra now just not really sure where he is.
Oh.
Big clothesline from Luke Gallows. And another.
I'm amazed. Look at Gallows go.
Irish whip sends him across. In comes Gallows.
Oh.
Huge backsplash off the ropes.
Hey.
Tiny corkscrew European uppercut. Comes in. 2. Mitra just managing to get his shoulder off that canvas.
I mean, both these guys, Gallows are looking very impressive in the ring tonight. Very impressive.
Big uppercut there from Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows now reversed into the other buckle. Oh! Cuts Marko Mitra short. Picks him up. The hell's he got there? It's almost like a reverse full Nelson. Taxman now coming in, whacking him with a case.
Oh! What's going on here?
What the hell is this? Jungle Cat? What the hell's Jungle Cat doing out here?
This is not how we should be welcoming visitors to our country.
I haven't seen Jungle Cat in a wrestling ring in like 5 years.
Unbelievable. This is disgusting. This is, they are just beating on Luke Gallows.
This is unbelievable. Come on.
This is like a pack of wolves here. This is disgusting. Oh, here we go.
There's that Judd Newman. Alexi Papadopoulos coming in to give Luke Gallows some help. Typical vultures. Someone comes in to even the odds and they start running.
Time to even those numbers up a little bit.
Actually, I wouldn't say, I'd say more like a pack of hyenas. I see a man like Luke Gallows' caliber down.
Welcome back to the Gorilla Position, ladies and gentlemen. And you just saw Luke Gallows defeating Marko Mitra of Nothing Personal Just Business via disqualification because of some outside interference by a very familiar briefcase. Now, as always, on the Gorilla Position, we have some information on some upcoming wrestling shows which may or may not be in your area, but as always, we encourage you to go down and check them out. We have the MCW show on January the 28th, 2012 at the Thornbury Theatre. On February 4th, 2012, we have the return of the WWX to the Tullamarine Public Hall in Tullamarine. On March 3rd, 2012, at the Tullamarine Public Hall at Tullamarine, we have the WWX again, and again on April 7th, 2012, at the Tullamarine Public Hall in Tullamarine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic show for episode 4, and we hope you'll take the time to join us next week right here on Channel 31 on the Gorilla Position.
Is kind of funny because, see, the Nothing Personal Just Business tag team, right. I don't want to be, putting them over, but Dan Damage has changed his partner a couple of times. One of them was Brandon Taylor, and one of them was Marko Mitra.
Soldiers, the Chimp soldiers?
Yep.
Worst team in New South Wales.
Worst team in Australia.
Worst team in Australia?
They run like little girls, they jump like little girls, and they'll get knocked down like little girls.
The three of them are here, so I don't know what's going to happen, but tonight I'm really intending on taking all of them out forever. Three of us have never been in the same place at the same time.
Really?
And to be honest, I'm a bit worried because there's two of us and there's three of them.
We can't wait to get done with this tour, beat the holy hell out of the Shinju soldiers, go back to our palatial palaces in King's Cross, and all of you will still be stuck in this hellhole.
Okay, well, I can take a lot of stuff, but I don't think there's anything wrong with Melbourne.
You wouldn't. You really wouldn't.
I've been here my whole life.
Look at that tie. You
Obviously,
really
you've been here your whole life.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means it's a hellhole.
Everybody have fun tonight, Wang Chung tonight. Don't make us go crazy, because you know we like to go crazy.
I don't like the way you're talking to us either. Now, you better start showing a lot more respect. Otherwise, I'm going to stand up and put you down. Like I'm going to put the Shinju soldiers down.
We are heroes for hire.